It's day 37 of transforming our no longer neglected garden, and today I'm trying loads of your suggestions. So as you can see, the battle with the slugs and snails and my sunflowers continues. They've already been munching on the new ones I put in there, and I really want them to survive because I'm just determined to make this a nice wall of sunflowers. The first suggestion I tried was to do with marigolds, and people had said that they were good for deterring pests, but I don't know if that includes slugs and snails, but I thought it's worth a try because I had a few left over. They do actually look quite cute in here as well. They just had a nice little pop of colour along the bottom. The second thing I'm trying, this one is definitely recommended for slugs and snails. So I'm just using some hay because we've got an abundance of it with us having guinea pigs, and I've just put it along half of the bed just to have a bit of a test and see if these ones are munched on any less than the other half that hasn't been covered. I had a couple of marigolds left, so I popped them in the other raised beds. The third suggestion was around this gap that we've still got in the fence. So if you haven't seen some of my earlier videos, then you won't know that this gap in between the fence and the shed was a lot bigger, and I used a little bit of wood that we had left over in the shed from the last owners, what they'd left behind, just to cover it up a little bit. One of the pieces is quite short, so hence we're still having that little gap. So I just used some string and tied it around the little bit of tree that's coming back up and pinned it so that it covered it a little bit more. The fourth suggestion is kind of in two parts. So this was to get rid of the weeds on the patio, and I first poured some boiling water over them because I'd had loads of people suggest this, and then I went in with a little mixture of white vinegar, washing up liquid and salt. I didn't really want to use these things in the garden, but I didn't want to use weed unalive more, so I figured lesser of two evils. Straight away you could see the weeds starting to wither. The fifth suggestion, and probably the most random one, was to try eating the begonia flowers. I was very sceptical about this one, but you know what, 10 out of 10 would recommend.